Hello everyone, my name is Kane, and this is Bongo. And today we're going to be telling you people that you will encounter while public fursuiting. Let's get started! Barking teenagers. Let's say you're walking past Macca's, public fursuiting, having a great old time. But then some person approaches you, some teenager. They stare at you with a mischievous smile on their face. What are they going to do next, you wonder to yourself? And then they start barking at you. Yeah, like full on like barking, growling, howling, all that shit. Now why would they do this, you might wonder? Why would they openly, in public, proudly bark at someone? They bark at us to mock us. Now of course that doesn't work, because furries don't actually bark at people. But, that's what they believe. The cheery oldies. You're walking around public fursuiting in your favourite fursuit. You wonder, does this fursuit look good enough to go out in? But then you get stopped in your tracks when you realise a group of old people are walking up to you with immense joy on their faces. Once they approach you, they flood you with compliments. They usually end up getting your species of your fursuit wrong, but just, smile and wave, smile and wave. This is a real interaction I've had a couple of times with some old people when I go public fursuiting, and it's so wholesome. It gives me faith that people aren't always so hateful. And at the end of it, both sides end up going away with like a huge smile on their face. Like the oldies get actually some things to do, like something to be excited about in their life. And I get really happy about it because it really validates me in the fact that, what I do isn't a bad thing, and it does make people happy. The sneaker recorders. You're walking around at the mall in fursuit, having a good time. You pass someone who gives you a weird look, but you don't think about it too much. But then suddenly, bam, they take a photo of you from behind. Now sometimes we just won't notice. Sometimes we'll keep on walking and then later on we'll see ourselves on TikTok. But most of the time I'll notice and I'll turn around and I'll pose for the picture. And it'll really confuse the person. Even though I'm not really concerned about being recorded with my fursuit on, a lot of other fursuiters do mind. A lot of people do mind, and I do think that if you want a photo with someone, or if you want to take a photo of a furry, then, ask. Now, I know that some of you all, don't like furries, and, you're too scared to ask or something, but don't be scared to ask. Ask for a photo. It is way more respectful than just taking a photo. The animal assumers. You're public fursuiting when a group of people come up to you. They have a bit of curiosity on their face. Looks like they've got something on their mind. They come up to you and they ask you what type of animal you are. But before you can get the answer out, they start assuming what type of animal you are. One says dog, the other says cat, the other says you might be a possum. You stand there waiting for a moment to butt in and say what type of animal you are. They guess animals that you didn't even think remotely looked like your fursuit. But then eventually they'll just agree on a certain answer. They'll just agree like you're a dog or you're a cat or something. They'll all agree, they won't even ask for your answer, and they'll walk away. This happened to me a few times, and it's always with this one. This character here, Spike, is a kangaroo. This one's a kangaroo. I think it's pretty obvious that he's a kangaroo, right? But people always assume that he's something else. The most common thing people assume is that he's a dog. He's not a dog, he's a fucking kangaroo. But, usually I don't correct the people. Usually I just, smile and wave, smile and wave. The starers. Imagine this. You're walking around, public fursuiting, minding your own business. And then someone comes up to you, and they just stare at you. They stare at you, and they do not say anything. They just stare. They don't blink. They don't say anything. Yeah. This has happened to me a few times, when public fursuiting, and it's a weird experience. They just kind of just stare at you. I don't know if it's because of, curiosity, or if it's because, they're confused, or they're just trying to make you feel judged. I don't know. Yeah, it's a weird experience. Anyways, that's the end for today's video. If you like this video, make sure to leave a like. If you want to see more of this content, subscribe, and let me know in the comments what sort of experiences you've had, with furry haters and stuff in public, and wholesome interactions as well. And if this video gets enough traction, I'll make part 2. Anyways, I love you all so much, and stay barky!